Hello there, I'm Gary Foster and welcome to episode 23 of What Prize Victory, and we're continuing the Asian Champions League flavour with Western Sydney Wanderers playing Gurari Yokohama. I think it's Yokohama FC in the J League. I'm pretty sure that's the way it is, but we're in downtown Yokohama. And this is the team that will be taking the field. We've got Mejias in goal. We've got Traore, Kankar, Wright and Ugarkovic in defence. Got Metcalf and Bacchus in midfield. We've got Abini, Tamanuskov and Najarine, our wide attacking players and attacking midfield. And we've got Tedic up front. So we will submit that team. So we're quite a number of changes from the last game, which was against Western United, where the Wanderers came unglued 2-1, but it was all to do with playing a highly rotated team, and we just couldn't match it. It was a bridge too far. But back to win tonight. Tunnel sends Wozniak. So with Yokohama on the end of a 4-1 beating in the first game, there will be a strong expectation for them to improve. So I'm looking for at least a win. A draw would be the worst case scenario, I think. But as I said, bearing in mind Jean Duc, I think it was, they through ball, just not quite there. Tedic wasn't on the same page as Nazarene. So with Jean Duc winning quite comfortably, and I'd expect them to beat Samat Prakan City today in the game that's on now. It's all up to the Wanderers to get maximum points out of this game. Okay, so cut out by Ugarkovic, who's still got his cranky pants on with me. I couldn't sell him during the transfer window, but there was no offers, so there wasn't much I could do. I could have let him go on a free transfer, but he was valued at about $600,000, so I wasn't letting him go on a freebie. But there we go. They come right through the middle of us with that angled run, and thankfully Mejias was on his game to thwart the Yokohama striker. Mejias on his game once again. Okay, so it looks like Wanderers are a little bit sluggish. A long ball upfield. Tedic back to Metcalf, Najarine. Tedic runs onto the ball and he blasts that into the top left-hand corner. Well done, son. Just want to check all these. Yeah. They're all the right numbers there that I wanted. Transition though. I want to roll it out. Distribute to fullbacks. Every time you change your formation, I seem to lose my settings, which is quite frustrating. And I guess the counter side to that is don't tinker with your formations. But with the two loanees that we've got, Tedic and Tamaruskov can play an attacking centre midfielder, false nine, where he is today. But sometimes I like to play him up front with Tedic, and it's been quite a lethal combination at the pointy end of our goal scoring. They've I think Tedic and Abini are dueling it out for top scorer. And here's Abini on the ball. Low cross across to Nazarene, who's ghosted in from the far post, but he heads that over. So Traore on the ball. Down the line to Nazarene, is it? Nazarene pegged in, but back to Traore. Metcalf is there. No, don't want to use him. Okay. Now for the narrow pass. Metcalf is now on the ball. Nazarene stopping and propping. Now make a forward run. Yeah, through ball to the centre, and Tamaruskov coming up through his attacking midfield was attacking and stung the keeper's palms. Ooh. Big header by Metcalf. Thought that he would have been able to keep it down. Show a little bit of encouragement, just so they know that I'm watching them. Tedic, long ball out to Abini. Tedic has gone forward. Bacchus has come up. Nazarene on the far post, headed back. Not really, headed towards goal. I think that might have been better if it was squared up a little bit. Long ball down the centre, cleared by Wright. Bacchus, Tamaruskov driving at the ball out to Abini. Abini on the ball. Tedic and Nazarene in the middle, and Nazarene volleys that into the far corner. So 2-0. Okay, so once again a good start. So Abini got the cross in, and then Nazarene with a good finish. Yes, the challenge is to get these guys to perform like this in the second half. Okay, all the numbers are okay if we can keep that till half time. Cut out by Abini down to Tamaruskov. Garkovic back to Abini, who's come wide. Tamaruskov's gone in the middle. Garkovic launches it across, but it's kind of nowhere. But the second phase can be picked up by Nazarene, who roosts it across to Abini on the far post. And Abini has been scoring those goals of late. It wasn't to be that time. Kankar, Traore has picked up an injury. Can I get him to half time? Hopefully I can. Tedic goes through and gets a good save. It is yeah, I'll make the sub. Hovar can come on. Hovar's one of our young'uns coming through. Hasn't set the world on fire, but he's had a few people in front of him. Looks like Tedic got in the way there of Tamaruskov's shot, but Abini's on the ball. And Abini loses out. So half time at the football. I think we can be pretty happy with that. All those numbers look okay. The biggest thing will be, of course, is to keep them at bay for as long as we can, because the last thing I want to do is to concede an early goal, because we have a habit of putting our wobbly boot on after that. Okay, so through ball down the middle, plenty of blue shirts there, 4 on 4. Red shirts coming back, but Agarkovic missed his header. Lucky Mejias was on his game. Once again, Mejias is scoring rating quite well in this game. Actually belies his star rating, but here we're Abini bursting through and was never going to be beating the keeper on the near post like that. Okay, so all the numbers are in the green mostly. Certainly no one playing poorly, but there's a half chance for Yokohama. Okay, they're content to play it around, so if they're happy, I'm happy. But now they've got a little bit of a gap, but they put it back into Jeez. I thought they'd hit the crossbar. I thought we'd missed our header. I'm not really quite sure what happened there. I need to give my glasses a bit of a polish, I think. Keep up with the play. This half seems to be full of Yokohama with possession. Little channel ball through, reverse pass, and Mejias again with a cracker of a save. Goodness. Corner coming into the far post, headed out by Kankar or someone there, but it's only cleared as far as Yokohama, and they get another corner. His fitness levels are down, but gosh, I'd like him to stay on. Possession is still heavily in our favour, 56-44, but here Bacchus with a free kick. Tries to sneak it in the near post, but on target. But not to be. I'm looking at fitness levels. They are starting to fall, but I'm reluctant to change. Hovar not playing terribly well, but there we go, launching a cross in. Hovar again can set it up. Square to Metcalf, back to Hovar. Channel ball to Nazarene. Ooh, come on, cross. Shot, right foot. Ooh, close to the line. Tamaruskov, right, Beanie over the top, square ball, not back. Ooh, dangerous ball. Agarkovic launches it in, and there we have Nazarene, who's came in again on the far post, and he's tucked it away for us. Defensive header that was missed. I thought Abini would cross it there, but he held it up. Agarkovic first time, and yeah, the centre backs for Yokohama, they missed the header. So 3-0. So that's a little bit more comfortable. So what can we do? Abini, we can give him a rest, and we can bring Oglar on. We've got Nazarene who might come off as well, although I'm thinking Kankar in defence. Tamaruskov rounds the keeper and puts it wide. Goodness, thought he was a lay down Nazaire to get that. Okay, so Kankar can have a rest now. Bagulio can come on. And Tamaruskov coming up. Back to Hovar. Come over to Abini. Oh no, Oglar, sorry. Oglar had come on for Abini. Okay, so Nazarene with 2 goals has been the go-to guy today. So great replacement for Teresi. Nazarene again, can he get his hat-trick? Bacchus. Nazarene still there. 4 players in the middle. Nazarene with his back to goal, wide to Hovar, who's come forward. And get a cross in. Across Tedic with a dinky header over the bar. But then now we're well into time added on, so let's play it out, guys. 3-0 is a good result. And there we go, full time. Nazarene with a 2-goal contribution, more than enough to consolidate our position. Give them all a cuddle. Very happy. We'll go to Group H, and no surprise there that Jean Bouc were able to have a couple of big results there. 9-0, good grief. Okay, so Jean Bouc didn't have it all their own way with a 1-0 win. Obviously the next game against Jean Bouc will be pretty crucial to determining who gets into pole position for the rest of the tournament. Now, I've got a little bit of admin to do here with some transfers that we're in the market for next financial, or not next financial year, but next season, because we know Agarkovic will be on his way. But if we just go into Schedule, we've got the Jets and Wellington. I'll play both of those offline, and then Jean Bouc will be our next video, so that will be crucial to determine the winner, or not the winner, but it will be crucial to determine who gets into pole position in Group H. So just go into competitions, Asian Champions League, and we'll see Group A. Just scrolling down to see the A-League players. They're mostly in the Eastern Asian Championship Eastern. We've got Adelaide United, 2 wins. It's good to see. Wanderers with 2 wins, and Melbourne City 2 wins and a draw. So they're in a tight comp. So yeah, all the A-League teams are doing well. Yeah, a little bit of admin here to do, and confirmation that we will come back for the Jean Bouc Champions League game, and also there just confirmation that we lost our first A-League game of the season with a 2-1 away defeat to Western United. Competition still shows Wanderers on top, but it looks like Perth Glory they've climbed their way up into contention, where Melbourne City have now fallen away. They've had some poor results, and Perth Glory are coming through. So interesting times ahead. So I'm Gary Foster. Thank you very much for watching What Price Victory, and we'll catch up with you soon. All the best now. Bye bye.